Hey guys, how's it going? SoCal here. Got a Harry's holster that I have been evaluating now for, a few weeks, I think. Honestly, I kind of lost track of when I got it, but Harry sent it out middle of January, I want to say. Maybe it was the beginning of January, and I've been wearing it for a good solid 2 weeks now, I think. And I hate it because it's probably one of the nicest holsters that I've had as far as comfort goes. Inside the waistband, Kydex type holster. By nature, they're not particularly comfortable, but this one, for some reason, it appears to be so much like every other holster on the planet. But there's something magic about this that it just works, and it's really comfortable. So he made me one for my HK VP9 SK, which I was pretty excited about getting. And yes, indeed, it is loaded because it's my carry gun, and, well, what's the point of carrying it if it's not loaded? Anyway, the lockup on this holster, very nice. And actually, this is its least compressed setting. The retention is adjustable. These two screws here, just crank them down. You can adjust the amount of retention you want. I've noticed that when it's in my pants, just because my belt is so tight, just because I don't like the holster moving around, it kind of gives me a little more compression on that. So the gun's not going to come flying out by any stretch of the imagination. I do also have the two G-code type clips, I think that's what he referred to them as, that do come off. They have this really nice kind of J-hook thing going on in there, so it kind of clips onto your belt and then goes up on the inside of the belt. You can't just pull the holster off. You'll have to kind of get in there with your finger and pull that away from the belt in order to pull the whole kit and caboodle, so to speak, out of your pants. Typically I do wear right around 330, but I have been trying this right around the 4:30 and 5 o'clock position as well. I don't typically carry there, but usually if I'm driving, it's more comfortable for me to do it that way. Just typically because of the sights on this gun. The insides of these sights are not carry friendly. This whole thing back here is just super pointy and sharp. But that's not the holster's fault by any stretch of the imagination. Fit and finish, it's really well made. Nice polish around the outside where he's got it cut. Everything folds in to the holster. You don't just have like sporadic weird hunks of Kydex that come to an edge. Everything's nicely polished, it's smooth. Quite the fan. It's a really nice holster. I'm digging it. So also comes with a couple of different clip options. You have this single clip where you can adjust the cant. So you'd have a screw and a screw. It would go in here. You can kind of adjust the cant like this, or you'd have this other belt clip, same kind of deal. You can adjust the cant this way or that way. I don't particularly care too much for these types, only because one, my gun belt is actually thicker than this is. This little space in here doesn't really work for me, as well as in both cases on these, and it's really not the clip's fault, it's just my preference. I do notice that the holster will kind of do this number in my pants when I'm wearing those, so I like to have 2 points of contact that are kind of spread apart. That way the holster stays exactly where I want it. And these also kind of cant out. It's adjustable one way or the other, so you adjust it a little bit as far as cant goes. But all in all, I'm really happy with this holster. Appreciate it, Harry. Thanks for sending me this sample. And the only thing, like I said, that I'm really disappointed in is it's so much nicer than the other, say, 4 or 5 Kydex holsters that I have that are quite similar to this. Several high-end brand names. They're just going to sit in a drawer now and collect dust, or perhaps maybe I can you know, sell them to some friends or whatever. But yeah, really happy with this holster. Thank you, Harry. You guys know what to do. Hit that sub button, give me a thumbs up, stick around.